actually told her in the chat, I said, yo, meet me at the bathroom at this time.
Even better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh,
ooh. We back.
What's up, family? Welcome back to my channel. I know my neighbors are like, oh my gosh, here she goes. If you want to join my family, go ahead and click subscribe. If you're already part of the family, go ahead and like this video. You fam? And as you already know, let's try to get this video to 2K likes. That's the goal. Today I'm going to be telling a story. I'm actually going to be sharing many stories about the call center just because I don't think every little story needs its own story. There's one thing that I can say about this call center, and that it was a big high school. It felt like a big high school. Some people in that call center was there to pay their bills, to help support their kids, and the other half, they just wanted some Gucci, some Jordans. This one day, I bumped into my babysitter. She stopped me and she was just like, hey, how are you? And I used to babysit you. And in the back of my head, I'm like, I hope you did not go around telling people that you used to babysit me, because that's just kind of weird. And from that point, she was just, I guess, you know, reminiscing on all the things that happened and all that. And me, I'm kind of over it. I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't want y'all to think that I'm being mean or whatever, or I blew it off. I was just kind of wanting to be over it just because it was just so long ago. And she wasn't my best babysitter. I'm just saying there's a couple of stories that I could tell under her belt. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think she was responsible enough to be a babysitter. That's probably why I kind of was just over it, and I was kind of like, oh, hey, how are you, blah, 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 blah. And I just kind of went my own way. The call center is big, but at the same time, it's small. Like, you're gonna see the same people over and over and over again. The thing is, after seeing my babysitter, I was just kind of like, dang, this is a small world in here. I started to look around a little bit more, and I started to see some familiar faces that I did not want to see. Moving on to another day, I'm sitting on the phone, minding my own business, doing whatever I do, providing excellent customer service. But I turn my head, and then I see someone that I went to school with. You know what? I wish it was like, hey girl, hey, but it was more of like, She was a girl that I got into a fight with physically. So I was kind of like, man, a little weird seeing her. And then you just kind of start to go through, you know, is she gonna start any problems? Is she still petty? Is she still childish? Who is she today? Has she grown as a person? And the thing is, she wasn't even always sitting in the same area that she was sitting in. You know what I'm saying? I was just kind of like, why are you all of a sudden like closer to me? You were never here before. There was a moment where we made eye contact, and she kind of rolled her eyes and gave the toot, and I was like, all right, I guess you're still petty. You still got beef. We still got tension. Okay. Something else just to add to the list, like who else am I gonna see in this call center? So the thing about the call center, you got the prepaid side and you got the contract side. Those are two different sections. You're not gonna see, you're not gonna see, contract was like in a whole nother section. But we had to walk past the contract area into another door to head over to the call center for prepaid. But while I'm walking past contract, I glance over and I see one of my exes. It wasn't just an ex, like this was the worst ex. I don't know, that's kind of debatable now, but at the moment it was the worst ex. Okay, I don't know if you were OG, if you've been riding with me for a long time, but I did a story time way back. I'm talking bad lighting and all. Her worst boyfriend ever, that's him. What's the other one called? Something about cookies. He tried to take my cookies or tried to steal my cookies. The same guy that wanted to spread a rumor that we had sex, but we did not. That's him. So when I saw him, bruh, I was so disgusted. Like, maybe if it was like a one-time thing and it's like, okay, well, I'm probably not gonna see you ever again. But when I found out that he actually worked at the call center, I'm like, man, why? I ain't trying to see this nigga face. I ain't trying to see him every other day. On top of that, I don't know, well, if you watched If you're watching my story times and you know this information, I'm gonna say it for the people that may be new or didn't watch that story time, but I was working at the call center with my boyfriend. At the moment, I had a boyfriend working at the call center with me, so it was kind of uncomfortable to be working with my boyfriend and also seeing my ex there. We didn't have any conversations. Ouch. Looked at him. He looked at me and laughed. He laughs. That's what he does. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a problem or not. I mean, I wasn't going to allow it to be a problem because, like I said, I'm just there to work. I'm not there to be in any type of drama or whatever. But it was this one time where we were all taking like a lunch break, sitting down at this table with a couple of people. My ex-boyfriend, well, he's now my ex-boyfriend, y'all get it. My current boyfriend at that moment knew who my ex was. So my ex comes in there, he's like at the vending machine or something, and he's looking at me. I don't know why he was even looking at me or staring even in my direction. At this point, he's looking at me and he's just kind of like, why is he staring over here? What's wrong with your ex? What's the problem? And I'm like, yo, this is not the right time or place to get hyped or in your feelings about this. I don't know what it is about these men out here. I know it has to be like an ego pride thing, but guys out here will really get turned up for, you know, for another guy just staring at him wrong or staring at his girl. Anyways, my boyfriend is basically questioning me about it. And I'm like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't talk to him no more, no nothing. So once again, Trinity bumps into someone from the past at this call center. I was just sitting back like, who am I gonna see next? Who? Somebody I know. Just a recap, I saw my old babysitter, I saw the ex, and by the way, he still was hitting me up, especially after, like, he hit me up, I think about maybe 2 months ago, still wanting, I guess, to be friends or have some type of connection. It's not happening. I don't want to be cool with him in any type of way, to the point that his friend had a brand and his friend wanted to send me things to promote on my YouTube channel, and I said, no, because you rocking with him, I ain't rocking with you. That's just the way it is. So next, at this point, y'all probably wondering, okay, Trinity, who else did you see? Y'all, I saw a neighbor. Bruh. Someone that lived in the same apartment complex as me. This call center is becoming kind of small, way too small than I like. This call center had a whole lot going on, It was this one time where I was on break, I was outside, I'm walking and I see this guy. He has the window down and he is having fun in his car. I don't know how to say this, cause I ain't getting demonetized, okay? You hear me? And I guess he caught me looking, but look, let me tell you something first though, okay? I wasn't looking like staring. I just saw it. I was walking by. That moment of eye contact, I guess it did something, because he looked at me. He was just like, hey, it's big, ain't it? And I'm like, wait, hold on, okay? Hold on, okay, hold on. I ain't say anything, I just kept it walking. Now in my head I had the answer, but it wasn't necessary to say, you know what I'm saying? But the call center, I can go on and on. At this point, I'm really just telling you like just everything that I experienced. Well, this is only half. This isn't even like the core. And of course, you know, I did end up seeing him in the call center, because you're gonna see familiar faces. Once you see one face, you're gonna see it again. I saw him and he was just smiling at me. Like, we didn't say anything to each other after that. And I guess it was like an insider thing. I don't know. That was just weird. Y'all, the ex, the babysitter, the guy, y'all, the list can go on and on. Who else did I have to just deal with on an every other day basis? Oh my goodness. Okay. A subscriber. We'll call them a subscriber because they did watch my videos. All right, I wasn't really social, but there were times where I was social. There was this one time where I did have a conversation with a group of people, and they did bring up YouTube, and then I said, oh, you know, I'm on YouTube, I do videos. I probably shouldn't have said it. I wish I didn't say it. So this girl was so amazed, and then she became a subscriber. Now, after that point, she would always just bug me about it a whole lot. Like, I'll be on the phone, or even like in the little chat at my call center, we had like this chat that we can kind of like chat with other people on. This girl hit me up all the time on that chat, and it was just like, girl, like, ugh. She would always hit me up. When are you posting another video? Can you give me a shout out? This, that. And I'm just like, oh my God. When you're getting a bunch of calls back to back to back, you don't have time to be up in the chat just talking and all that. So eventually I stopped responding back to her, and you know, that was that. Now, she didn't like that I wasn't responding back. She started to send things like, oh, I'm gonna dislike all your videos, I'm gonna flag all your videos, I'm unsubscribing. And so, like, I don't care, I'm not doing anything wrong. Like, did I do anything wrong? No. She told me I was being rude. She even hit me with the typical line that a lot of us YouTubers see in the comments, and it's kind of like this. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, how can you do this to someone that supports you? How dare you do this to a subscriber? I've been watching you forever. So one of my little snack breaks, because I think they gave us 3 breaks all together. And you know what, working at the call center, bro, like, they didn't even give us that many breaks. The call center was like a prison. Like, what? That call center was a prison. You didn't have no freedom. But anyways, I took the little 15 minutes, sacrificed my 15-minute break to confront this girl. I actually told her in the chat, I said, yo, meet me at the bathroom at this time. So we meet at the bathroom, and I let her know, hey, I'm not trying to be rude. I appreciate you watching my videos, your support, all this and that. But you know, I'm at a workplace. I'm at work, and you constantly are hitting me up on chat. It's just getting kind of overwhelming. It's a little bit too much, and I don't have time to respond back to your chats and all this and that. Like, come on, girl. So I confronted her about that. She seemed pretty understanding to me. So overall, y'all already know at this point how stressful and uncomfortable this call center was. And I haven't even gotten to the core of this call center, okay? Actually, right now, let me know below. Please let me know below if you knew someone that was at the same place that you worked. And also let me know if you have ever worked at a call center, because it just makes this even more relatable. Big shout outs to these people over here for turning on that notification bell. Turn on that notification bell. Let me know below, and you can get a shout out like them over here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, because like I said in the last video, I will be doing a Instagram controls my life. So if you want to have a hand in that decision, make sure to follow me on Instagram, because it is going down, and I want everyone to participate. I love y'all so much. When I say that, I really be in my feelings when I say that, because I really do love y'all so much. But make sure to be bold, brave, and beautiful, and I'll talk to y'all in my next video.